Hello drama lovers, welcome back to my channel. Breaking news. In the dazzling world of luxury and fame, coincidences rarely exist. When two of China's brightest rising stars Zhang Linghe and Zhao Jinmai appeared at Vogue Forces of Fashion 2025 on October 23, the internet didn't see just a red carpet. They saw a moment. A quiet collision of elegance and emotion, a meeting that felt less like chance and more like destiny. But was it planned? Or was it pure fate unfolding under the Vogue spotlight? It was an afternoon painted in silver light, the kind that makes every camera flash feel cinematic. At the Vogue Forces of Fashion 2025 in Seoul, where global icons and Korean elites gather to redefine beauty, a subtle buzz rippled through the crowd. Zhao Jinmai arrived first. Dressed in a soft white gown with minimal jewelry, she carried the kind of grace that whispers rather than shouts. Vogue's photographers couldn't look away. Her every step was quiet confidence, her expression a perfect balance between innocence and strength. Just hours later, Zhang Linghe entered the same venue. Tailored black suit, sharp eyes, that calm, unbothered charm that has become his signature since story of Cunning Palace turned him into a household name. And for fans, that's when the questions began. Online forums exploded. Wait, Zhang Linghe is there too. Was this a coincidence, or was something written in the stars? The same stars that once made their names trend side by side during C-Drama Award seasons. What made it more intriguing wasn't just that they were both there, but that Vogue's official coverage subtly linked their appearances. Separate photos, yes, but similar lighting, matching tones, and one uncanny visual harmony. It felt intentional, as if the universe, or perhaps Vogue's curators, wanted to capture something poetic between them. And the fans noticed everything. Zhao Jinmai's serene gaze in the photo carousel. Zhang Linghe's soft smile, almost like he knew someone else had walked the same carpet before him. Every detail became a clue. Every gesture, a conversation in silence. Because in this world of fashion and fame, timing is everything. And when two stars like Zhang Linghe and Zhao Jinmai share the same moment in time, even without a single frame together, it becomes a story. To understand why this single event caused such an emotional stir, we have to rewind back to where it all began. Both Zhang Linghe and Zhao Jinmai represent a new generation of C-drama elegance. Zhao Jinmai, known for her luminous roles in Reset and Amidst a Snowstorm of Love, has a charm that blends intellect and warmth, a modern muse who doesn't need extravagance to command attention. Meanwhile, Zhang Linghe, with his quiet intensity in My Journey to You and Story of Cunning Palace, embodies restraint, the kind of beauty that holds back more than it reveals. When the two are mentioned in the same sentence, fans immediately feel something balance. Her softness complements his depth. His composure meets her light. So when Vogue brought them both to the same event, intentionally or not, it felt like the merging of two aesthetic worlds. One defined by purity and light, the other by poise and shadow. Insiders claimed both were invited by different fashion houses. Zhao Jinmai under Dior's Modern Muse initiative, and Zhang Linghe representing Ferragamo's new line of timeless menswear. Yet somehow, their appearances overlapped almost perfectly, down to the golden hour lighting that framed both of their interviews. That's when fan communities began connecting dots, similar shooting spots, shared Vogue stylists, and overlapping PR teams. Could this be Vogue's subtle move, a hint at a possible future collaboration, or something deeper, a visual narrative that teases the beauty of fate itself? Because whether intentional or not, the chemistry felt real. You could almost imagine it. Backstage corridors filled with murmured conversations, two rising stars exchanging glances amid the chaos of camera crews. No words, just energy, unspoken, cinematic, unforgettable. And that's what makes this story resonate. It isn't about confirmation or gossip. It's about connection. The kind that transcends screens, scripts, and even language, a shared aura that fans can feel even without proof. Fashion, at its highest form, is storytelling, and Vogue knows that better than anyone. The Forces of Fashion 2025 wasn't just a celebration of fabric and design. It was about narratives. About how people and their presence can shape emotion through what they wear, how they move, and who they're seen beside. For Zhang Linghe, this was a statement of evolution. He's no longer the quiet supporting actor, he's the man who owns the spotlight without chasing it. His look that night was minimal yet magnetic, echoing the tone of a modern prince stepping into maturity. For Zhao Jinmai, it was transformation. Gone was the girl next door image. What appeared under Vogue's lights was a woman of grace, complexity, and elegance. Her look spoke of independence, yet softness remained in her eyes, a contrast that fans couldn't stop replaying. Put them in the same narrative frame, and it becomes cinematic perfection. Two different energies, yin and yang, dawn and dusk, complementing one another without a single word exchanged. Whether or not they met backstage doesn't matter anymore. The visual poetry was already there. Some stories don't need confirmation. They just need to be felt. And on that night, every fan watching felt it, the silent dialogue between fashion and fate. Maybe they were just two stars passing each other in a galaxy too vast to collide. Or maybe, for a single night in October, fate decided to make them align, if only through light, color, and timing. Zhang Linghe and Zhao Jinmai didn't need to stand side by side to create magic. Their connection existed in the unspoken, in glances unseen, in overlapping camera flashes, in that rare alignment when art, emotion, and destiny quietly intertwine. And perhaps that's what Vogue Forces of Fashion 2025 truly celebrated, not just couture, but the unseen threads that link people through moments that look accidental, yet feel destined. Because in fashion and in love, nothing is ever truly a coincidence. If this story left you wondering whether it was coincidence or fate, don't scroll away just yet. Subscribe and stay tuned, because this is only the beginning of fashion's most mysterious connection. Next week,